Alright, so I think I've pieced together the clues and we're going to go over them real quick. First of all, this is the main clue that you need.
For God's sake, memorize the combination, you fool. Lara's expedition treasure. My favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Alright, so if you put together those, I will tell you what they should be. So Laura's expedition treasure is going to be 5. The favorite painting from Amelia has 4 blocks, and the day of the wedding anniversary should be the 9th or 8th. It's either one or the other, and I'm going to show you how I got those. So how I got those was by looking at these. So the paintings, if you look at the paintings with the blocks, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. The other ones that you can look at, if you look at the Egyptian crown.
The Pharaoh's crown from my birthday treasure hunt.
Look at the 2 birds.
How old was I again?
Those 2 birds are hieroglyphics.
I remember this now.
Which is
Each
number 5.
district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and
so that's 5. So that takes care of those 2. And if you look at the necklace, October 13th is her birthday. She was married 4 days before her birthday. So technically that should be the 9th. So if you go back and look at the clues, it should be 5.
Memorize the combination.
4, 9. Let's see.
That worked. It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe. No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done, and I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate, a test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Dad, what did you do? Dad's sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that? A blank page.
Needs to be invisible ink.
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Is that dust or is that something that's actually important right there? Okay, maybe not. So what I should be able to do is maybe light it on fire, right? I don't know. That's like a very tiny guess of what I could do. We'll see.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
Solve the mystery of the blank letter.
A hidden message.
Okay, but where is this? There's a table. Is it like a dining room hall? And this is probably what you're going to find. I see the bird. I wonder where this is, though. It's got to be where we got to find a table and some boxes next to it. Alright, so we are actually going to go back downstairs. If you actually look on that painting, you will see that it looks like it's at a table where checkers thing is. So the only way we can get there is through down here. So there's the table with the checkers. So let's go ahead and take a look again. And from what it says, where we are, we need to go back the other direction, and there's going to be a hidden message on this other wall over here. Now, it's either on this side or it's on the other side. There, see? This is the key that we need to enter. Alright, so let's look at our clues here.
A hidden message.
Alright, so if you look at this, you can definitely tell the last number is going to be 5 because you see the bird there, right? I'm thinking. So we got to look at dot. Alright, let's check out the hieroglyphics.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
So this is what we need. Already I can see a possible 1 and a possible 2. Let's take a look at this again.
A hidden message.
1 and 2, and then there's this thing that's weird on the bottom. Look for that.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
19, right? That's what it looks like. Maybe it's 19. So would that be 1, 2, 19? No, 1, 2, 4. That could be 1, 2, 4. Let's try 1, 2, 4. Nope, not it.
A hidden message.
Ah, 1, 4, 2. 1, 4, 2. Ah, I just had it backwards.
Damn, locked in. Did Dad build all of this just to keep his research safe?
Wow.
Richard, I tried to see you in person last week, but your manservant hustled me away like some common tout peddling silverware. He told me you are heartbroken and you're not yet ready to see visitors. He told me you blame yourself for your loss. Well, to that, I say you had damn well better. I hope it hurts. I hope every moment of your life from this day forward is a ringing echo of loss. I hope you live just long enough to feel that pain grow when you hoped it would diminish, because you earned it. You stole Amelia from us. You ruined her reputation and poisoned her mind with a fantasy for children. In the end, you might as well have choked the life from her with your own hands. Do not contact me again, ever. But you must make arrangements for the future of your daughter. Have you considered perhaps it would be better if you followed Amelia sooner rather than later? As Lara's legal guardian, perhaps I could erase some of the damage you've already done to the poor girl. If not, I will do everything in my power to see to it that the Croft name is forgotten. Lara deserves better than you. So did Amelia. And so do we all. Atlas.
It's over. I have done all that I could, and my Amelia is still cold and dead. Roth first scowled at my designs. Then he pleaded with me not to go through with the ritual. Not because he feared it might work, but because he feared what I might do when it failed. And it has failed. There is no doubt in that. I prepared everything according to my research. When I dropped the stone into the elixir and held it to her lips, I thought for the barest moment that it had worked. The hour was midnight and my pocket watch stopped inexplicably. There was a charge in the air like the moment before a lightning strike. For a heartbeat, I imagined that my life was being drawn from me as one empties a glass in order to be poured back into Amelia. I would have welcomed death if the last thing I saw were her eyes, clear and alive again. But the moment passed. Amelia is still dead, and I was no Orpheus. We will return to the manor and lay her to rest. I owe her that much.
You brought her home. She's here, somewhere.
Oh, that's gonna be a bit creepy.
This was part of a set of statues Dad found in China. He thought it was linked to the Temple of Xian. Perhaps I should look into it someday.
Ooh, a new adventure. A hint of the future.
Dad's collected knowledge. There must be so many secrets hidden in here.
And we can't open it up.
The renovations are proceeding in secret. The work crew Roth hired for the job have been paid handsomely to keep the details of the job out of the records, so I'm fairly confident no word will get out about what I'm doing. I've been careless with presenting my findings, attracting all the wrong sorts of attention. Roth thinks I'm being paranoid by building this secret vault, but I know I'm being watched. My work is too important, and potentially too dangerous. It can't fall into the wrong hands. I need a secure place to keep it all safe.
Dad's Tibetan scroll. I remember he used to pore over this late into the night. The missing page from the renovation plans. They didn't want anyone outside the family knowing about this crypt.
My love, it is silent, so peacefully silent now. Even after the madness and chaos of the crash, I can't help but still wonder at the beauty of these mountains. I understand the magic that drew you here. Please know that I feel no pain in this moment, only immense sadness. Sadness that I couldn't see your smiling face once more. That I'll never meet the wonderful woman that our daughter will become. There is so much to say, but I'm tired. The sun is setting. The cold of night will overwhelm me. I know I will fall asleep soon, and likely never again awaken in this world. I'm scared. Richard, what lies beyond? You know I've always struggled with faith, so I'm holding on to yours for now. I'm holding on as best I can, my love. Become the father Lara deserves, Know that I will live on in her.
Mum faced death alone. She was so brave. Might be able to use this to access other parts of the manor.
Oh, we finally got that. Well, I only see 2 things left.
Amazing. Even in here, Dad went out of his way to hide his findings.
Did that open up anything else? I don't think so. Okay.
There's an inscription. This is the Croft universe. Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
Future is to the south.
Our past to the north. Could there be something else beneath the manor?
Let's make sure there's nothing else. I love that. That's so cool. Alright. Nah, see?
Did this open the secret door from the inside? Hope I'm not trapped in here.
Oh, I see where we are.
Hi, Dad. So I know I only just returned to school, but when can I come out to the dig site again? It's just so boring here. We're doing all the stuff I already read last summer. I always end up staring out the window and thinking about our expeditions, and then I'm yelled at for daydreaming. I promise I'll be good and not disturb you and just work wherever you tell me. I just miss it, Dad. And I miss you.
Like I said, I really love the... Alright, so we know that there is a bunch of places that we can go to, especially on that other side. So let's go ahead and pick up some of those. I know we're kind of doing a lot of backtracking here.
One of the wire traps Winston made for my birthday expedition. Winston used my hair ribbons to make this. He and Dad put a lot of work into this birthday surprise.
To make sure there's nothing. Okay. There's 2 different ways to go. You can go this way or the other way. Were we able to get into this or no? Yeah, we were. Okay. Alright, so we made it back into here. Here we go. No, of course, nothing.
Lord Croft is resolved to seal the west wing of the manor. I try to talk sense into him, but he will not be swayed. And to make matters worse, I believe his experiences in Tibet have only further fueled the fire of his obsession. He's now up at all hours in his study, researching God knows what. And poor Lara, she is so confused. Too young to understand the tragedy that has befallen this great house. My dearest hope is that Lord Croft will emerge from his grief and embrace fatherhood and the love of his daughter. But I fear he may give in to his obsessive nature, that which Lady Amelia tempered in him so well. In any case, I will be a rock for young Lara. She will never sense tragedy and sorrow in me, only the love and support she deserves.
Lots of frame dipping, at least in this part right here, as you can see. I think those were the first times that we ever needed the crowbar. So how are we doing on collectibles? There's still 5 more and 4 more documents. Should be able to get down through here. Alright, so we need to head out to the main area. What about this? Still anything yet? Nope. Tricked me.
Our knowledge is to the east, our respite to the west. Our future is to the south, our past is to the north.
I mean, that's the future. You gotta admit, this is really good DLC, guys.
Incredible. This crypt was here all along.
I expected a sort of crushing finality to grip me when we returned to the manor to lay Amelia to rest. Indeed, once the last of my funereal duties were performed, I fully believed that I would crumple to the ground next to her and expire, not from grief, but succumbing to the terrible exhaustion of the last few weeks. Instead, as the mausoleum stones slid into place, I felt a sort of peace and energy. One that I confess caught me entirely off guard. This was not the terminus of our story, and I was a fool to think so. Her body may be gone, but her spirit still resides here, in the manor, in me, in Lara. Her soul is forever twined with mine, and death is just a momentary interruption. I walked out of that cold quiet into a sunlight that burned my eyes, and I have never been more sure. Death is not the end, and there is work yet to do.
Wow.
My great-grandmother Rose, nicknamed the Golden Rose for her perfect reputation. I wonder what she would have thought of me.
Alright, well, I'm not seeing anything else in here.
My God, can it be? Dad, you did bring her home.
My dearest Lara, it is difficult to write this, knowing these may only ever be words on a page to you. I wonder if you will remember my voice. Will you remember the way we used to play and laugh? Will you remember me comforting you when you were sad? Know that I'm still with you, Lara. My energy, my love. It's within you. It always will be. Use that energy to pursue your passions in life. Never let others determine your journey. You become who you are through your choices, through the love you give and the promises you keep. I hope you are happy, that you are loved and successful in whatever it is you choose to do. I am proud of you, my darling. Remember me with all my love, your mother.
Well, ladies and gents, it looks like that was the end. Wow. I gotta say, that was really fun. No, it didn't need any combat or any fighting.
What's this? A letter.
Ooh, additional relics have become available in the manor. As we're getting all these achievements.
Lara, I have received the notarized affidavit confirming Amelia's grave and the discovery of the burial crypt within the manor premises. While I can't fathom why your father would hide your mother's fate from her own family, I cannot deny that any legal claims I may have had on the estate are now null and void. Croft Manor and the remainder of your father's assets are now yours in perpetuity to do with as you wish. If there comes a time when you require assistance in managing the estate, I hope you will consider contacting me to retain my services. Sincerely, your uncle.
I've been so focused on defying my uncle, of fighting to keep his hands off this manor, that I never realized how much this place actually means to me. But since I've been here, I can feel the presence of my mother and father. I sense the entire history of my family and the deep roots we have in this place. I want to honor my parents. I want to honor all of my ancestors. The Croft family may be all but destroyed, but I will make our name and our home great again.
Alright, so let's see how we did. Like I said, I don't think we picked everything up. You can see there's still 4 relics somewhere around. It did say additional relics have been put around here somewhere, but you know, we have no way of knowing where exactly. I think I did a pretty I tried to do a pretty thorough job in doing this. I'll look around. I'll give it a good look here for just maybe a few minutes here. But it's not something that I'm like completely worried about. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This just goes to show you that you don't need action-oriented gameplay to enjoy a story. As long as the story is good and there's a connection that you have with the game, to me, that's all that matters. And I definitely got that with this DLC. So I was very pleasantly surprised. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Aha, see?
The broken sword I brought back from YAMATAI. The Atlas, such an amazing piece of craftsmanship. Sophia insisted I take it home with me. I can still remember the last time I fired these.
Oh, I thought I was going to add them to our collection because there was that... I was going to shoot that one thing that had that one... whatever on it. Wow, so that means that's only one thing left, right? I feel like that should be something that wasn't there before. But from what I can tell, there's nothing else in this room. But that also means that there is only one more collectible. And of course, it's the one that eludes me. We got everything but one. Maybe there is another one somewhere, so we'll continue to look around just a little bit longer. Possibly in here. Always do that. Alright. Listen to a little music. I never went up here. Please tell me there's something here. Yes! Haha!
This picture was taken in the library. (1820) additions to the main hall in progress.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have 100% completed 54 out of 54, 40, 42 out of 2, 100% completion of Croft Manor. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I had an amazing blast playing this for all of you out there, of course, as this has been just such an honor to get a chance to play this again for all of you out there. So again, guys, thank you so much for the love and, of course, for the support on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and, of course, I will see you next time. Peace out, bitches!